Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we've got a data download here. All the data download stuff courtesy of Proton 10MG, who does a lot of the data mining for us here. So we'll go through this really quick. Not a crazy amount of stuff here. Some stuff we expected, some stuff we did not. So let's go ahead and let's roll through this and see what we have here. So just an overall overview, we've got the STR-LR Goku Super Easy A. So this is actually like the 1000-day Goku is getting his Super Easy A, as we are indeed coming up on 4,000 days of Dokkan, which is absolutely insane. Now, I am nowhere near that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm nowhere near that thanks to like deployments, starting the game a little bit later. Like, I will not be seeing this for a long time. But for some of you, you will be able to get this, which is very cool. Then we got the Extreme Super Battle Road stage, new stages for the Ultimate Red Zone, the Artificial Life Forms, and the Gamma's Easy A's, as well as some support memory enhancement and wallpaper. So let's go ahead and look through here. Nothing really jumping out from these files here, other than obviously like the Super Easy A stuff. So we go through here. So here's the art. So at first when I saw this, I thought maybe this was a new card, like a new 1000-day Goku card. However, I think this is just an alternate art card, right? So it is the exact same character. It's still the 1000-day Goku, but it's just an alternate art for him, right? And I think that's so cool. Now, they did mention this before in the, I believe it was the TDC fan meetup. Some of the information that came out of that from some of the players that went was that they are going to implement in some changes to some of the arts. They will do like alternate art stuff, be able to kind of go back and forth between the two, or something along those lines is what was mentioned. So I think this is the first iteration of what we're seeing here. I think the like example that was given was the Super Saiyan Goku Dokkan Fest card. You know, they're getting rid of like the diamond background stuff. They're adding in some more like, I guess, dynamic things to a lot of these cards. So I think this is like the first iteration that we're seeing of this, which I think this is so cool. And if they have this locked behind 4,000 days, I will never see it. I will never see it, I don't think, until like 2032, if I did the math right. So yeah. So for those of you who are encroaching on that 4,000 days, congratulations. That's an incredible achievement. This game is awesome, and I love that it's been around for so long and that it's still trucking very strong. Extreme Super Battle Road stage 80, Mastered Evolution. So this is live right now. It looks like you're gonna fight androids, you'll fight Cooler, and then you'll fight the Gammas. I don't expect this one to be too incredibly difficult. You know, these battle roads, Extreme Super Battle Roads, haven't been anything that's like too crazy. But you know, I've been wrong before, so we'll see. I mean, with the Gammas in there, you never really know. But I think this will be a good stage. This is actually, I think, the last stage to get the support memory for the 18, if I'm not mistaken. So that will be very good to have that in game. The Ultimate Red Zone here, so Stage 3 and Stage 4. So Stage 3 is going to be against Metal Cooler. Stage 4 is going to be against Bio Broly. Now, we haven't had a Metal Cooler Red Zone boss in a long time, but he used to be a very formidable one in the, like, one of the original Red Zones that we had, right? So I'm expecting this to be a very tough fight. Bio Broly, I'm sure it's going to be a very tough fight as well. There are a few missions here. So to beat Stage 3, you just got to beat it. There's no condition. And then 2 more for Stage 4, so just to beat it, and then to beat it with 6 androids category characters on the team. So, you know, Stage 3, you bring in your biggest, baddest boys, and you knock it out. Stage 4, you can do the same, but then you're going to need to do it again with 6 androids. So I'm going to try to knock this one out in one go. This one, yes, I'm just going to bring in like a crazy team and try to get it done. I'm going to click on their details here real quick, so if you don't want to see this, click away for like a minute or so. And then we'll be right back to everything else. So Metal Cooler, just a quick glance at him here. Yep, so it's 2 phases. Yep. Oh, okay. Nothing crazy. He locks. Okay, that sucks. Gets rid of your key in the first phase. He's got a shit ton of HP. Any super's pretty hard. Okay. So I think Metal Cooler will actually be pretty tough. Bio Broly, again, a lot of HP. He stuns. He stuns on super, so that's going to be very fun. He recovers HP, and he gets stronger the more you hit him. Okay. And he's got an almost 8 million super. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be tough. These two are going to be a little more tough, but they should be fun. So we'll definitely get those ones done as well. And then we've got the EZAs, the long-awaited EZAs for our boys. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, they are live in-game. We will definitely knock out their EZA stage. We will do a showcase for them and see how they run now on their new team, right? With the new Gohan, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and Piccolo. I think they're going to be incredible. Like, they just seem so good on paper that I can imagine running them in-game. They're going to look amazing. And then once we get the LR EZAs next week, to have that full team back, dude, is going to be, it's going to be so much fun. So much fun. But yeah, so all their EZA stuff is in here as well. Support memory enhancement, so training complete. So this is the 3,000 day support memory. So now for the 4,000 day, you're going to get the first iteration of the boost. I'm assuming that just by seeing this, that maybe every 1,000 days, they're going to give out the next one. So 5,000 days, you get silver. 6,000, you get, you just keep fucking building up there. You get the gold, and then you get the rainbow, and it's going to be a long time before this one's complete. So maybe Dokkan is really planning on being around for a very, very, very long time. Would be good. Would be very good. For this one, for level 2, so for 4,000 turns from the start of battle, all allies attack and defense up by 4,000. Now remember, this is just 4,000 base points. This is not 4,000%. It's just 4,000 base points. Critical hit chance up by 4%. And for 4 turns from the start of battle, all Turtle School category allies get Ki +1, attack and defense up by 20%. Not bad. Not a bad buff there. I don't have this because I'm not at 3,000 days yet. I'm not even at 2,000 days. Again, thanks to like deployments, thanks to, you know, other things that kind of factored in where I was unable to log in. So, you know, it is what it is. It's par for the course, it's par for the job, but miss out on some good little goodies here, unfortunately. 4,000 day wallpaper is very cool. Like Goku. I assume that everybody will get this because this is just a wallpaper to celebrate the fact that Dokkan had been around for 4,000 days. I do not believe that this is a exclusive to only 4,000 day login, right? I think this is just straight up 4,000 days to celebrate. Here you go, everybody gets this. Would be my guess. I don't think they're gonna lock a wallpaper behind 4,000 days. It just seems a little silly to me. But who knows? I mean, they could. There was one other thing that Proton did mention that I did see. I want to see if I can find it in here. Yeah, so we talked about the ID table. So this has to do with like EZAs, LR EZAs, things like that. So he said after the latest data download, the 2 LR EZA gap is still there as expected, which we expect this to be the Ultimate Gohan and the Power Awakened Piccolo. So that does make sense. The IDs that follow are for the Gamma EZAs. So they are in the table now. They are there. Afterwards, the IDs don't follow the regular order. The new STR LR Goku's EZA and Super EZA create a 1 out of 21 ID gap or ID ratio gap that offers no additional clues. So we don't know anything else further of what's coming up for EZAs other than the Ultimate Gohan and the Power Awakened Piccolo, just based off the ID table and all of the information that we currently have thanks to this current data download. So we could see that change. I think there was something in here saying that because of like the IDs and what they were for the Gammas, for the LRs, that it seems like they were made post anniversary EZAs. So that could be a reason why they are very, very good, right? They've made them to kind of still be viable post anniversary, which would be a very, very smart choice in my opinion, right? Don't release some of these incredible characters and then make them obsolete like right away. That would just really suck. I think the last thing I wanted to go over here was just to kind of show the schedule here. So for this guy here, so for the 4,000 day Goku, the global still has a while to wait. JP obviously started before Global did. So you still got 161, basically 162 days until the 4,000 day mark, until this guy becomes available, until Global hits 4,000 logins. Like, so there's still a ways to wait for everybody for this one. If you are a Global player, if you have been playing Global since day one, if you're a JP player, it's a little bit different. You'll get it a little bit sooner, right? Because they started at least 6 months sooner. So just to kind of throw that out there here at the end to let you know that if you start seeing JP players be like, oh, I got the super easy A for 1,000 day Goku, and everyone else on Global's like, what the hell? Where's mine? Where's our 4,000 days? How come we're not close to 4,000 days? It's because Global started later. That's all it is. So we are synced up on everything else. It's just the start dates obviously don't change. So that's the only difference there. But other than that, that does do it for the data download. I do not think there was anything else in here. If I did miss anything, please just let me know. I will happily go back through and cover anything I did miss. But I think that's really it. Not a whole lot. Just looking at the Gamma stuff and the 4,000 day logins plus the new stages. So we'll make sure to get all that stuff done in some upcoming videos. But for now, that does it for this video. So if you guys did stick around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of today's data download. Are you guys close to that 4,000 day mark? And if not, where are you currently on your logins? How much have you logged into Dokkan? Let me know in the comments below what your current day count is, and then let me know as well what you guys think about the Gamma EZAs, the new stages, and everything else that we have in the data download. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you!